Okay, so Kathy's doing these things on Fridays where she gets her, this guy from Norman from her gym to come do kind of like this cardio workout with us. So it's like what we do on Wednesdays, the Workout Wednesday thing, but it's so much more intense.
Yes, intense.
And it's so good. It's only like $8 and he's like, oh, that man is a monster.
Yeah, you definitely work out every single muscle in your body.
Yeah.
And
but
body.
it's so good.
Okay, this thing was really important for me this week.
Okay.
For anyone that's not American or Canadian that's watching this is really important and you want to listen to this. People here have helped me a lot with my language issues. And they've been really supportive and that's really great. Like I feel more confident and I definitely need to work on my self-esteem. But you know, like everything, like my surroundings are helping me build on that. So if you have a crappy like a crappy English accent, you don't worry about it. Like you'll work through it, right? Like hers, like she kind of has this weird accent, but whatever.
May I do your funniest like Asian accent?
I can't do an Asian accent.
That's really ironic.
I know. I can't do a Filipino accent. I can't do a Chinese accent. Like I've tried, but I
was just wondering how this started to go there.
Yes. So anyway, I think that the cool thing about it is that I feel really supported by my classmates and my teachers and the whole faculty. This 2 weeks, my language, which is Spanish, has been like a big issue during in those classes. So we were doing this exercise with Gail, in which we were telling a specific moment in our days or in our lives that made us feel alive. So I was telling this story about my family. And then she told me, well, she asked me to switch back and forth between English and Spanish. And it was interesting because I've never done that before, and I didn't know that I was able to do it so easily, because I think it was like I was actually able to manage it, like you know, like it wasn't instantaneous, but it was, you know, like it didn't take me more than a couple seconds to go from one language to another.
Yeah.
And I realized that I actually think in English when I need to, or when I speak English, I think in English. So that was interesting. And my breath, my breathing doesn't change either, because Gail asked me like a couple of weeks ago, when you speak Spanish, do you notice any different way of breathing? And I don't, which is good. And then with the Spoon River Anthology, I was paraphrasing my monologue, my piece, and Tom asked me to do it in Spanish as well. And that was really great because I was able, obviously, to express better. I think my vocab sometimes just, I think I know it, but sometimes when I'm in the moment I just tend to forget it. And you know, like sometimes I need like bigger words that they don't just come to my mind when I need them. I actually need to go and look for them or ask.
He was paraphrasing his poem and he was speaking in Spanish and he made eye contact with me, and then there was just this slight gesture, like you just shifted your weight forward, you took a small step forward, and even though I didn't understand what you were saying, just the intent was so strong behind it that I thought you were going to come after me. I was scared. I was legit. You're moving.
So yeah, that's been interesting, and it's been great to feel that support from everyone. And May was helping me out with my monologue. Remember that day?
Oh, yeah,
because there are some things that I don't really understand when I first read them, or you know, like I don't really get.
I just helped.
There's a lot of slang, especially when it's not phrases. Like not 21st century English. Sometimes it's even harder. So she was helping me out, and everyone's been helping me a little bit. You know, I sometimes need to know the pronunciation of a word or how something sounds, so it's easier. Like that's a way of learning too.
Yeah.
And it's been great.
Cool.
I talked to Gail the other day, and she told me like you have no problem at all being clear with what you say, and that made me feel really good because I've been worrying a lot about that.
You don't need to.
Right. And sometimes the accent is good with ladies. Sometimes.
Sometimes.
Other times I just go like, what? Pardon? Excuse me? Are you drunk? Because, you know, like my accent isn't that heavy, so they're like, what the fuck are you doing? Like, are you okay? Like, yeah, I'm just Mexican. I'm fine. Like,
No, I'm not okay. I'm Mexican.